Welcome to Pinebrook Villa. This long-term care home is full of life and diversity, home to a wide variety of people and their stories. Here, people live, work, visit, and learn, each bringing their unique self to our community. In this video, we'll introduce the concept of cultural humility, a foundation of our community. We'll explore how this concept comes to life in what we do every day. Cultural humility is the practice of keeping an open mind and heart, constantly learning about and from others' experiences and backgrounds. It means acknowledging we don't know everything about cultures different from our own, being willing to listen, learn, and unlearn, treating everyone's story and identity with respect and without assumption, and creating a place where everyone feels valued and included. Let's join Mira, a preceptor, as she introduces Anea and Bruno, our new team members, to the resident home area.
Here at Pinebrook Villa, we intentionally get to know the residents' unique identities, and we have different ways to share that information to help the team. One way is our memory boxes, a personal gallery where a resident can display important items. You'll also see where we have the resident name. They decide what is displayed here. Several residents here go by a nickname. They also have the option to display their pronouns if they wish.
Today, we have a new person moving in around 10 a.m. She prefers Jo, short for Josephine. She's coming from the hospital. She recently fell at home, fractured her left hip, and since she is living with dementia, her care needs have increased. Her husband, Samuel, is no longer able to manage her needs at home. She uses a wheelchair and requires a one-person assist for transfers. This move will be a big change for Jo and Samuel. Jo is 87 years old and is a retired teacher.
I gave Samuel a tour last week, and he shared that Jo really appreciates having her hair and nails done. He also mentioned that she is Jewish and her faith is very important to her. She adheres to kosher food, so something to make sure the dietary team knows.
This is our multi-faith room. We encourage anyone, including team members, to practice their religion or spirituality. We have various spiritual and religious texts, and smudging kits, prayer mats, and meditation cushions. It's an evolving space as we receive new requests and new residents.
As they head into the dining room as part of the tour, Jay, another team member, is helping Francine, a resident, with lunch. Suddenly, Jay and Mira start chatting in Hindi.
The resident seems lost. Does she understand Hindi? Maybe I should mention it. But is it my place?
I hope you both enjoyed the tour. We are excited to have you join the team.
Thank you, Mira. I'm going back to the home area. Take care.
Mira, sorry to bring this up, but I noticed that while you were speaking with Jai in Hindi, the resident looked a bit confused. Maybe we should check in with her.
Oh, don't apologize. I appreciate you bringing this up. And you're right. Francine doesn't speak Hindi. I slipped into it with Jay without even registering. It's important that we make sure everyone feels included, especially in that moment, when Francine was just in the dining room trying to enjoy her lunch. I shouldn't have done that in that moment. Thanks for bringing that up, Anaya. I'll go check in with Francine. We're all learning to be better at making everyone feel at home.
Later that day.
Hey, how was your first day?
Surprisingly good. Learned a lot.
What stood out?
A lot of considerations were made to support diversity here. We had a moment in the dining hall with my preceptor. Shared my thoughts, and she was actually receptive.
Glad to hear. My day was less positive. Didn't feel as welcoming.
Sorry to hear that. Let's chat later. Heading home now.
Pinebrook Villa is a community where people's identities and stories matter. Today, we witnessed how embracing cultural humility can improve lives by connecting with people on a deeper level and ensuring well-being by supporting cultural needs without making assumptions. Cultural humility is about approaching from a place of curiosity. A commitment to cultural humility helps everyone feel they belong. Learn more about cultural humility and other resources available to you from the Ontario Centres for Learning, Research and Innovation in Long-Term Care.